That is a very good start to India. Right up on the line and good momentum down to leeward and ahead. And immediately Singapore have got to get out of that. And they tack. So will India match it and sit and try on top of them? Really, Singapore were just a bit too tentative, holding back. It looks like painted ships on painted oceans. But really, what's going on those boats now could win or lose a gold medal. It could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. In the background, which look ominous. If India wins this race, going to a fifth race may be hard work. Right, here comes Singapore jibing off. At least they're trying to make something happen, and also by hotting up the angle, I note. And this is something that India really needs to get their antenna up. Red light, warning, warning, because, hello, they've jibed over as well. Because India did have a handy lead at the top mark, and Singapore have really closed the game up here. They've made things happen. They really have. Was that the touch of a furrowed brow from the skipper of India, Mahesh Ramchandran? One lap to go and hold these positions, and Singapore will win the gold medal. This has been a brilliant come-from-behind leg for Singapore. How painful for India to watch that. Because India were in control comfortably. Oh, on the foredeck, Justin Wong. Much more strength than he'll go through the deck. Take it easy, Justin. Right, round the bottom mark, Singapore leading. Oh, there's another thump from Justin. I'd hate to be on the end of that. Right, India coming to the bottom mark. One lap to go. Singapore well and truly in control. What is India going to do about it? Are they going to make things happen? As they tended to get trapped out on the left-hand side of the course coming down. Well, what is now the right-hand side of the course, looking up the course. So India want to make things happen. They tack, and here's Singapore with a huge hitch to windward. If they read Rule 1 in the textbook, after getting your boat going in these light airs we've talked about, stay between your rival and the mark. There's the mark. This is where they're heading to. Look at the spinnaker pole going up for India. What does that tell us? Where is Singapore in all of this? India's getting ready. Here's Singapore. The key thing to watch out for there here is how quick are the hoists? How good are they? How good are the crews under pressure? Singapore around the top mark. Up goes the yellow spinnaker. Hold this position and Singapore will win the gold medal. Nice set. Here comes India's response. Good. Now, what can India do? He's going to jibe, is he? And immediately, Singapore jibe with him. Good stuff. They're defending. Here comes the attack from India. Mahesh and his friends have not given up. Never say die. We know they've sailed well. We know they can come from behind. We've seen it in earlier races. It's getting close to the finish. Y flag going up. That's how close India have got. India are trying to force an issue here. Windward boat keep clear. My word, India's got down. More shouting, more screaming. Oh, there's going to be an incident. Stand by. Singapore's blue. India's yellow. India's yellow. Stand by when we see the umpire. White flag again, yellow, and India has copped the penalty. India has copped the penalty, and Singapore are going for the line. And they do have the comfort of knowing that India have a penalty outstanding. Singapore, India have got to try and offset it. They've got to attack. Coming to the finish. So here, coming to the finish now, they've got to come back up. They've been carted way outside the mark in the pin. Another white flag. More protests from Singapore. Yellow flag. It's a second yellow. It's a second yellow. India desperate, and they cop another penalty. He's got to take it immediately. He has copped 2 penalties. That was brilliant stuff by Singapore. They provoked that, and India got sucked into the honeypot. Going across the line, Singapore win the gold medal. Match racing, Doha 2006. Brilliant achievement for Roy Tay on the main sheet. Ivan Tan on trim. Renfred Trey on jib. Justin Wong on the foredeck. And their wonderful skipper, Teo Wee Chin. What a pulsating final with lead changes through all the races. It's had high drama, wonderful excitement, and this brilliant, talented young crew from Singapore. The outstanding products of the Singapore Sailing Academy that has become a huge success story in world sailing, let alone sailing in Asia.
5 gold medals to Team Singapore Sailing. You just can't believe it. The ambition was 2. They've now taken the prestigious Beneteau match racing as well. I interviewed them before I came over here from Singapore, and I tell you, they were really up, they were focused, they were amazingly positive about the world. They have got the most efficient and, without question, the best association of the NOCs in Singapore at the moment. That is just extraordinary. A fantastic achievement by Team Singapore. We can't speak highly enough. We can't be grateful enough. That is amazing. Well done, Team Singapore.